Here's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door. Pineville, Missouri woman dies following a wreck yesterday afternoon. It happened on Highway 71 about a mile south of Jane. Police say 35-year-old Jessica Reed pulled into the path of a truck heading south. The truck crashed into Reed's vehicle. She was taken to the hospital where she later died. Reed's 8-year-old passenger and the driver of the truck remain in serious condition. City of Pittsburgh starts a new program to help residents find more affordable housing. The city is putting $30,000 in CARES Act funds towards a landlord incentive program to get more people on board with their rent assistance program. Right now, when a landlord gets involved in the rent program, their property has to be inspected. Most fail for minor reasons and don't want to invest money in the repairs. The incentive program will give landlords $1,000 per unit to make those repairs. A Missouri appeals court says voters are not permitted to return their mail-in ballots in person. The 8th Circuit Court ruling means mail-in ballots must be returned to election officials through the U.S. mail. Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmidt argued in a legal filing that changing the rules for mail-in voting after it has already started would confuse voters. The FDA has approved Remdesivir, an antiviral drug for the treatment of COVID-19. The drug was one of the experimental emergency use only treatments President Trump received when he was infected with the virus this month. Remdesivir is now the first and only approved coronavirus treatment in the U.S. That's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door.
Thunderstorm activity to start our Friday, and on the backside of it, a cold front. We've seen temperatures drop already into the 30s up in the northwest portion of the 4 states. Let's tackle the thunderstorms first. These move off to the east and are going to be around until the noon hour. And then on the backside of it, as I mentioned, temperatures are just going to plummet down into the 40s this afternoon. Get a break in the rain around the noon hour. No break as far as the cool temperatures go. As a matter of fact, overnight, going to see some patchy frost headed into Saturday morning. 50s on Saturday, 60s on Sunday, and then cool next week.